Hi. I already decided to work again. Adore. Decided to work again. So hi. Mother sheep is back. How are you doing today, guys? Today we are having some fun times. And this is the last time for anyone to donate. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot to mix it up again. Because I'm a goofy goober. Hello, special guest. You are forever. Sugar Mommy. For charity. Yes. Anyway, I'm here to review some designs. I'm here to watch some designs and review them. It's not going to be a long stream. Because frankly, not a lot of people applied, but you know. We ball. There's some cute ones here. Those are very much like to review. But you know it is what it is. Would you look at that? My mother's here. Thank you, lip reader. I'm not sure that's correct. Sure, okay, mother bird, you're now my mother bird. That works, I guess. So nice, should I? Amazing, okay, I don't even know what to say that I honestly. I guess surprise. Surprise to your mother them. Surprise motherhood tonight. Hello, the water. How are you doing at the water? Now how are you doing in the water? Whatever. Hello, Zachary. Zajori. Pronouncing visible names is a whole pain in the ass with my lip reader. vtuber names. So I will have to enhance myself with my magical fingers. How are you today? I love you. All of you. For some reason I love you, and all of you are pronounced similarly. Yes, magical fingers. I'm sure you'll get to know that my magical fingers much more later. Off stream. Wink. Sorry, when I see hot woman, I cannot help but flirt. It's in my nature. I am not better than a man. In any case, we will get to it. True. Honestly true. I am considerably worse than most men I know. Remember that time when I talked to a guy for the first time ever and called him Dragon Daddy? Because that's a joke he told me and I capitalized on it. Exactly. I can't help it, he's cool. Honestly, though, I called him that mostly because it made him stun-locked, and that's most fun. Hey, Ari. I am doing design review stream for vtubers. And I am just basically vibing. Any VTuber who drop by can leave their own design under the post. Let me post it in the comment. Here we go. Also, let me find Siri. I don't know. There we go. Okay. Let me show you the aforementioned Dragon Daddy. Not there. Accursed. JFIF. We love files. Being weird. When downloaded from Twitter. Fuck Twitter. We love JFIF. Okay, I processed it. Behold, Dragon Daddy. I could see it. He's very cool. Though easily flush trouble. Flusterable. Yes. Azure, we love Azure. Anyway. Okay, it's back cool. I posted the message. Under which you can post your designs if you so desire. We're going to go through them one by one, obviously. Hello. Okay, we have it here. Let me do this close. Can you still see the designs here again? Okay, cool. I will shift my chat so that you can see the design fully. There you go, like here maybe. Maybe a little smaller. Okay. I feel like that's a good one, that's a good size. Yeah, we're good. So obviously we will start with the first design. Month. Monk. Mildred. Mildred the monk. He has been an on and off friend. In the entire time I have been streaming, with me occasionally doing stuff on his channel. He has also been a source of interesting games to look out for. I have recently joined him on a sort of reaction streams. Condensing and commenting on all of their interesting releases from the indie scene. From the past few big presentations that happened around the same time. I am pretty sure there were upwards of 150 games. He has a very characteristic manner of speech in that he starts a fair bit. Stutters. But that sort of gives you more identity, which is nice. So yes, let's review the design. Ultimately, one thing I have to say is that he's probably the longest running person who have been doing this. Like, for context, let's go on his channel. Is it? Where is it? I need to find it. There you go. We're going to look into their content as we review them because I want to know everything about them and show you a bit about every character personality that I'm showing. So, for example, this one is one of the most long-standing people on the platform, I think. Like, if we go here, videos, and say oldest. As you can see, he has been around for a while. Like, I'm pretty sure this is not his earliest video ever. But he has been around at very least since August 2014. So he is probably potentially one of the oldest YouTubers out there. VTubers. Because he already had a design back then, it just was not called the vtuber. At the very least, from what he told me, which I am inclined to believe. That was a lot of various things happening on the channel. But yes, so this is his YouTube channel. And then he is also one of the main creators of this. So, instead of just reviewing other TTRPGs, he spent for years to make his own. See, these are the people who made it. And he was one of the people who made it. This has been kind of an interesting thing to look forward to. When I first heard of it, and to see it finally released in a full version is kind of nice. Ultimately, how I can describe Mildred. Mildred is that he's a very action-oriented person. He's very to the point and very much a bit too blunt sometimes, I would say. He kind of reminds me of myself in a few ways, mainly in that results-oriented kind of drive. You don't usually see this. But I am very much someone who is result-oriented. I get really very aggressive when I want to win something. I'm just usually chill. But I can see why some people can dislike Mildred as a person. Mildred. Also, thank you for wishing me a nice Sunday. I hope you are having a nice Sunday too, Thomas. Anyhow, we reviewed some of his stuff. Good evening. Rainy. It has been lovely. I'm reviewing some designs right now. So with all of that little baggage, that we are aware of now, let's review his design. I would say it's one of those designs that they are on that level where you don't really have to say much. It's not a bad way, but it's very simple. It's kind of one of those designs for you look at it and go, yeah, it's a monk. Like there's no real other way to interpret it other than a monk. You know what I mean. The flowing robes, the color scheme, the beads. The design goes from very top, very flashy top with white hair. Thank you for the headband. Hotspot. Pet. Whatever, thank you. But yes, the design goes from a very flashy top with white hair to very muted colors downstream. You look at it and you go, okay, so. The attention is called to the top of the head. And his head is kind of framed by the beads, which is very nice. No worries, Rainy. Very long or not long you want. Feel free to stay however long you want. But yes, I feel like this design is one of those things where it's perfect for what it wants to achieve. Which it wants to be a monk related to snow and ice. I feel like it completely and utterly captures the monk that wants to be related to snow and ice. It's a very cool design. Pun not intended. I feel like it also does show his personality a fair bit as well, which is very blunt and to the point. And like you can sort of see how straightforward he is. Like you can look at the guy and say, oh, he's a pretty straightforward guy. Without any trouble. Like honestly. It's something I always respect. Because honestly, objectively speaking, we can do an over-design every day of the week. And you will probably not remember most of those over-designs because they're usually visual vomit. But this one is memorable. You will think, monk, here we go. That's what you get, a monk. is only recently translated officially into being a vtuber. But generally speaking, I would say he was like that before. Then. And I think that's kind of cool. Generally speaking, I would rate this design Ice Ice Baby. That is all. Give me a moment, I'll be back in a second and we'll continue. Whoop whoop. Hi guys. Any case. That's a mad monarch. Apparently he participates in mail address stuff. Mildred's stuff. And so he has a design that he uses. Which fair, because I feel like the monk's design and intentions all revolve around TTRPG. So a lot of the people who frequent his temple, so to speak, are also very much designed in the same fashion of a TTRPG character. And it shows here. This is what I would like to say a classic case of a warrior class given the character. Like you can tell that very easily that this one is a warrior class. I feel like it's fairly well. I don't think if this guy has his own design or channel. I'm not sure we actually interacted before with him. But it's something to note. The art is really cool, though, I can say that for sure. The fact that Mildred gets actual art done for his stuff is very impressive to me. Like you can even see the same level of effort for this in the TTRPG he made. It's chock full of custom art. Like it's not just art pieces pulled from various books of Final Fantasy games, it's tons of official custom art. Which shows gets another part of Monk's personality. That kind of shines through this as well. I actually like the simplicity of these designs. You could potentially see them in a lot of different outfits, and you would sort of get who they are. I feel like a lot of YouTubers fall into the same trap. VTubers. In that they decide to attribute a lot of their personality to their clothes. They don't consider the fact that a lot of the time most of that design will be remaining off screen for majority of the streams. and that a lot of people will find some elements that they found cool to be distracting instead. That's why you see in popular VTubers a lot of time very monochromatic kind of color palette. If they are a purple girl, they are a purple girl through and through. That sort of thing helps you focus your eyes on where it matters, regardless if it's cleavage or face. That's what I think, at least. Same thing here. When you look at it, where is your eyes are drawn? Obviously, you see the cool weapon. The same thing used as with beads with Monk the cape is bright red. And it kind of showcases a look at the head. Like you look at that, you look here, your eyes follow from here, or from here, but you look here. Okay, let me explain again. You look from his feet to his face. Or from his cape, you sort of drift your eyes towards his face because he is framed like that. Which is sort of part of what the artist intended to be focused on, I feel like. The face, even the crown, kind of. Like it outlines the face more. And you kind of sort of get the gist that this is not exactly the most common individual. The most calm individual. The name of the mad monarch might actually give you some clues to it, but yeah. As you can see, he's not exactly the most common composed person on the planet. Like that's just not how his design makes him look. That even further accentuates this. So this is the friend of Monk. Here he is. And this is a Mildred the monk. So that's the first design of our evening. You got an answer from the monk. Monarch. My brain got confused. Sorry, I was thinking about those big beads. Those big beads are too. Okay, never mind, I will stop commenting. Anyway, as you can see, cool, that's nice. I will then leave both of their stuff on here. So feel free to follow mail drawer. Mildred. Mildra. This is Mildred. This is his @ in Twitter. This is the Mad Monarch. Do follow both of them if you want to. I'm sure all of their stuff can be found easily from their Twitter. I would hope. Final review. Final rating. Forehead. Out of 10. Next. Then we have a friend. Coincidentally, half of these pictures Twitter decided to crop out to show the most tits. Because of course. Let's go to her Twitter. So, immediately, what we can say is a lot of red. That is a lot of red that stands out very hard. And from what I can understand, it's very intentional. This is one of the people I interacted with quite a few times on this list. I feel like one of the least amount of people. One of the smaller group of people that I can call friend out of all of these. To quickly talk about this person. She is very much a fiery Latina. That's just how she feels to me. Also follow the artist because that's really cool. Yes, viral Latina. Fiery. Very energetic, very happy. Laughs a lot. I feel like this design showcases a lot of the personality traits this person possesses very perfectly. Nothing bad about being a big-breasted fire in Latina girl. From everything I saw of her and interacted with, I feel like this design perfectly encapsulates what this person is. Shiny bubber. Very shiny boobs, and that's lovely. We love shiny boobs in this house. Who doesn't love shiny boobs in this house? Honestly, this is another one of those designs which I don't really have much to say on. The artist is clearly know what they're doing. It's kind of like I like it a lot. It puts a lot of focus in places where it needs to, included the shiny bubber. But overall, I would say the face is framed very nicely too. Jokes aside. Because his also have to have the very striking upper part of your body here. Otherwise you don't really catch people, like for example my design, right? I am very flashy up top, but my design of the lower part of the body is kind of very simple. Like it's just stockings. There's nothing really impressive going on here. But this one is very memorable. You have all the bells and whistles, all of the parts on the head and stuff. And all of the changes in design occur around this area. If you press on virus toggles and stuff. So same here, I would say. I imagine considering it's a 3D model, it's a bit more designed, but still, since it can be more used. It means the parts are more visible. It looks very expressive too, and the element of fire is very present. Yes, him, I like that too. I feel like asymmetry usually used to demonstrate the chaotic nature of a person. And it does that very well here, because you can sort of see everywhere that chaos is a part of her character as a personality. She's very aggressive, she's very emotional, she's very active. And chaotic. My final results to this review is shiny tits out of 10. Thank you. We have another friend upcoming. Pretty sure she's streaming right now, so she might not drop by, but you know. Yeah, here. Here we have Aqua. This is a new design, if I'm not mistaken. And she's an artist herself, so she drew it herself. Please, I believe so. But honestly, I would say personally I'm a big fan of specifically several parts of this. So she is a water dragon, if you guys are wondering. That's her thing, she's a water dragon. And here you can see how these elements are incorporated in her design, in that her horns are made of water. And that she has very much watery ends of the hair. I like the little choker here with her name. I feel like the same sort of attitude is very much expressed here as with previous designs. When you look at this design, you are looking at very specific places because your eyes are drawn in there. So here the colors are basically guiding your eyes upwards to here. So her face. And hairstyle, her hairstyle does a good job of framing of that face. Plus, when you look at it, you kind of want to see what this is. So you kind of like branch out, but it's not far away from the face, so you lose focus of the face. At the end of the day, when she will be playing games, for example, this is the part that will be seen. Because the model needs to remain a little smaller. To compensate for having most of the screen dedicated to having a game on. So if you want to think about the design, you have to think about what would stand out to a person clicking on gaming streamed and seeing this in the corner. And I feel like this does a good job of showcasing the personality. Like, I look at this and I say, a dubious little creature. Which she very much is. She's a dubious creature. Very smug. And it kind of fits with this design a lot. At least in my opinion. You are correct in that the flower does a really good job of focusing the design even more. It adds a little pink into the already fleshed out colors. Like if we zoom in, I would say like if I were to look at this in a vacuum. Like without the rest of the design. I would still say it's pretty memorable and it's something that I will remember as associated with Kier. A lot of really neat designs here, design choices and design details here, and I like it. Obviously, the face is very obviously it's a must, this face is a must. Let's quickly go to her stuff. Also, if you want to follow our previous one, here, you can find her on this handle. An aqua is here. She has been playing a lot of Marvel Rival recently, and you can actually see a lot of ARL pictures. Yes, thighs and feet are also present. I will not be scrolling too much because I know she's a chaotic gremlin. But yes, this is a cool personality. I like her, she's kind of a chaos gremlin. Very social from what I can tell, very friendly but a bit shy. I feel like she's one of the few people who actually actively talks to me about stuff in DMs. Like a lot of people just don't write me, which is fine, but they just don't. She, on the other hand, periodically writes me about various random bullshit. Which I do like, it's a good thing to communicate with friends. But I'm okay with DMS coming from other content creators. I don't really mind at all. If you have something fun to show me, say, I don't mind you sending me a DM either. Like, I will kind of judge it on case by case. I'm not popular enough for me to get the DMs. At this point. Like, I don't expect myself to get a flood of DMs just because I say I can allow it. You know. But yeah, overall very nice design, size cool. I love the tail, also very soft colored. I love the claws, little claws, blue claws. Overall very nice design, smug face out of 10. Smiley face after 10 o'clock. Smug face out of 10. Next on the line, we have this lovely lady. And she immediately confuses me. Chat, is this girl dinner? Would you consider this girl dinner? Like, I don't think I ever looked at something and just kind of like got stun locked. Apparently, she eats salami with cheese and honey. That's cheese and honey. I mean, I guess I could consider this a girl dinner, honestly, that's fair. I would have at least added a piece of bread there, maybe. Maps. Mayhaps. She gets for herself is quite cute. The art she gets for herself is quite cute. If we go into Vision and her Twitch channel, okay, so she is a bit of an artist too. Amazing. Would love that. That's an amazing emo, thank you for the treat. Okay, and we go into her Twitch channel. I don't think we talked too much with her. We kind of interacted, but I don't think we interacted a lot. Like, I don't think that happened much. Let's quickly. She has a cute voice at least. A dreamy, sleepy, dreamy tour. vtuber. Like, I do clearly remember her, but I don't really remember like talking to her much. Still, from what I can tell, her personality matches that of the design a fair bit. First of all, a toast, thank you. Toes. Thank you, very appreciative of that. We love toes in this house. Yes, very nice, very toes, very nice. If we drop the jokes, I do feel like the entire design invokes a feeling of a sleeping gown in me. You can see the soft wings incorporated into the design, but it doesn't really stand out as the core seems to me the sleepy nature of the personality. There's also a few butterfly themes here. Namely, decide that you can spot them in her eyes. You can see the little butterflies in their eyes. And that's something I like the unique eye designs. I feel like unique eye designs are basically a must for any YouTuber because that allows them to be remembered regardless of how little model is shown. Like if you were to spot this design and just take a screenshot of this part, one would say you would still remember this part enough to say that this is the model in question. Yeah, I feel like it is a dream fairy. Like that's the whole point of the model, it is what it is, exactly that. I find the colors cute, and this is another point I was talking about earlier. You kind of see a monochrome color scheme. There's not a lot of variation of colors here. Most of them are soft, muted, and kind of cozy. That's the word, yeah, cozy. With striking colors used to accent. Like you can spot the eyes on the entire model easily, same with the wings. Like it stands out on the rest of the design, the eyes and the wings. Butterfly pins on her hair. Welcome, Mad Monarch. Thank you for being here. I hope you heard the review score you got. This is not a serious review stream, so I'm not going to be giving serious scores. I just think it's really funny. So I'm going to give like a lot of silly reviews cars at the end of just what comes to my mind. But yes, this one is very cute. I feel like this does a really good job of focusing on the right parts. And I feel like this is very cute. To follow this person. And there, indubitably. Primary food choices. Go here. From then you can find their Twitch or whatever you want. And the final review score is toes out of 10. Toes out of 10. Next. Next we have another cool girly. I have indeed interacted with this person. And this is one of the rare instances of a YouTube vtuber that I know. I don't know a lot of them. Like objectively, I don't really know a lot of YouTube people on this platform. Because I'm on Twitch. But yeah. You can sort of see what type of content they are doing. Lots of helldivers actually. Tempest Rising as well, which is interesting. I don't see a lot of YouTubers play that. A vtubers. Peak. I saw that game around. I want to play it sometimes. In any case, to further say who this person is, she is a starship. Like actually a starship in a personal form. "3D artist, so I assume the model was done by herself. Maybe I'm wrong. Doesn't really say any artist here, so maybe I am right. This is the full design. And already I'm spotting something that I really like when people do. Going to be shown too much, but the inside of the coat. It isn't something that is going to be shown normally, but it's really neat. To pull focus on it, let me see. Okay, here see. You can sort of spot that inside of the coat is a starry sky kind of print. Like the entire design kind of invokes the feeling of space in me in general. And this also kind of proves to me how many people like white hair for some reason. Not that I am one to say anything. But yeah, out of all of the characters, so far most of the people had white hair. It's kind of funny. But yes, galaxy themed, I don't actually see a lot of people be galaxies, to be fair. And she is a spaceship. Like actually a spaceship like that is a character, she is a personified spaceship. So you can sort of see a lot of like the intricate design details here, which basically showcases her as a spaceship. If you think about it. I may be overthinking, but the bulky design of the dress. Kind of showcases that a little bit to me. Then you have stars and various celestial bodies all over the dress. Well, it's also fancy as fuck. Which I appreciate. I love fancy as fuck dresses. Also, it's really neat that you can see the general skirt, the big skirt around here, and then the smaller skirt here. Because that's how a lot of all the old dresses were built. With kind of layers. Like you'd expect from an onion, there was several layers of various things. And as you can expect, these dresses were very stuffy and heavy. So a lot of people were really sweaty in these, which is kind of funny. Like it was a bit of a torture to actually wear that. Because imagine carrying around like a few kilograms of fabric all around. It's fucking insane. I did cosplay as a Victorian lady before, and I can tell you as much, it's really insufferable to wear. I like the hair, it's very interesting style. You can sort of see the little ponytail almost. But it's like a bushy ponytail. And then majority of the hair just flows down and curls at the end. Same thing can be said here. The face is framed, a lot of attention is pulled to the face. And while I would usually say a design like this is kind of a bit overcomplicated, I feel like the 3D nature actually sells it much more. Because the 3D art thrives on being less detailed, so giving it more details to compensate for the less details is genius. You know what I mean. Because ultimately speaking, when you look at a 3D model, you sort of have to expect certain levels of downgrades. From, for example, when you look at let's season. Let's say Zen. Centraliers. Zen's life to the models. Live to the models. Live 2D models. They tend to be much more detailed than her 3D models. Which is just how they are made, I think. Like this is how you make them a little less detailed with more expressive. And this captures that very well, I think. So if you want to follow the little spaceship, that could go here. And the overall rating of the design is spaceship out of 10. Thank you. Next. This is the person who I never personally interacted with. But we did vibe a few times on Twitter. Actually, don't know a lot of things about this person. Except the fact that their voice is pretty handsome. Like with me. Let me. Why is it? Where is it?
If my chat gets bigger and my community gets bigger, I am frightened that I will get sidetracked so heavy. It's gonna happen a lot. Because I'm a chatter. I chat. I don't really like. It's gonna happen a lot. I'm very dry. But in person, I'm a lot better. I don't know. I like hearing other people's voices. It lets me hear tones. It lets me hear expression.
See what I mean? Very handsome voice. The design is actually really neat. I think they do a fair bit of sketches around. Okay, let me go for a wave for another moment and I'll be back and we'll continue. I returned. I return. Anyway, this is Mortis. Ortiz. Mortis Ortis. Actually, kind of a catchy name. Let's open all over these separate tabs. All of these in separate tabs. Also, thank you for the following, Matt Monarch, appreciate it. So instantly. What close to my mind when I look at it. What goes into my mind when I look at it is a necromancer. Which year it's correct. But even if I didn't look at his Twitter profile, I would immediately be able to tell this is a necromancer. Like a lot of their. Death memorabilia here is very apparent. Like I feel like when you look at it, you immediately get the feeling that this is related to death. In some capacity. Very gothic, yeah, that's the way I would wear it. Oh, speaking of, hey Tio. Chio. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Ader. I am Maki. I love women. I speak with TTS because I have vocal cords skill issue. Nice to meet you. I saw that you were playing Rainbow Six Siege. How did that go? Also, I reviewed your design earlier, and I rated it smug out of 10. Yes, it was very serious reviewing process that led me to this score. I'm sure. I am what I am, and I like women, so I need to use it in my greeting. Because I hope you enjoyed your stream. Nice, very nice. I'm glad that we agree. Also, there is a bit of a delay between me and you, so don't mind if I answers a few things later by like 10 seconds. I figured I might as well have a bit of a delay to lessen the load on my PC on the internet and stuff like that, so yeah. Anyhow, I am reviewing this guy. Look how handsome he is. Behold the handsome. Like Jesus. Some YouTuber boys are really smug and really handsome. YouTuber boys. vtuber boys. Sometimes it does not pronounce it correctly when I mouth it. Hey, I feel like this is a necromancer, and he's a necromancer, right? Okay, so there are a few celestial elements in here also. Like I feel like his hair here highlights. It's kind of. It kind of makes me feel of a halo. Make me feel think of a halo. I'm not sure how intentional that is, but it's something. I really like the wavy hair a lot. It kind of looks like a tree almost. Like all of these strands going to sides. Same thing with most color schemes I noticed there. Colors are pulling you towards the eyes and the face. Like this is where the eyes are drawn in on this design. Like sure, the clothes are very fancy and they look nice. But I feel like the most striking part of the design is the face. And yes, and again. When you cut out like this triangle part of the design. While rectangle I mean. You could potentially recognize the model just from that part, one feel like. I do like the bulky clothes that he has as an option. It's kind of like I am in the middle of my work kind of swab. Vibe. And like I can sort of get it like it's the work mode. Right. Here it's a bit more relaxed. But at the end of the day, all that he did is remove the coat. And also this part of the clothes. Most of the things are remaining the same, different boots though. It's kind of like this is the base of the outfit used for work, but like in a space where he's relaxed. But this is just pure work mode. More casual and elegant, yeah. Actually, the artist of this, the model, followed me. Like yesterday. I was surprised, but they did. I really like the bouncy nature. Of their models, like the shiny parts. Also the eyes are very cute, they're not normal. Like, look at this, they are not perfectly round. They kind of have that wavy structure to them. Which adds to memorability of the eyes themselves. One thing I noticed here also is the scar. It kind of snakes from the left part of the chest. Seems like the majority of the scar is hidden behind the clothes, but you can see the strands of it going up the neck and everywhere. So there's clearly some backstory related purpose for that, I feel like. Which I do enjoy. The purple highlights obviously are cool. Whenever you have the chance to do a cool hairstyle with cool hair color to it, because normal hair does not. It doesn't work as well. At least in my opinion. Ultimately, very handsome boy, I like him. Skeleton out of 10. If you want to follow them. Go! Oh my god, I don't think I have a lot of time actually. Okay, you know what, let's try to speed run it, because actually I just did a few ones that I still have most of them, okay? I said I will not do it for a long time, but apparently I am doing it for the long time because it's been 2 hours and I just went through. I just went through 6. So, whoops, I like yapping apparently. I went through 6 people and 2 hours, and that's my dad. My bad. Not my dad is not here. Anyway, next person. I still have some time. I will review a few of them and then save it for part 2. Honestly, we are back to designs which are not super complicated. Like at the end of the day, I don't think. This one is. Super like detailed and super complicated, right? I will take a look at this design a bit closer. I'm just kind of like trying to listen to. What kind of person this is, I don't know them personally. I can confirm for sure that I do not know this person personally. Fluffy Gem is interesting name. I'm kind of does show what kind of person they are. When they call themselves Fluffy Gem. And that's not a bad way. You sort of get what you look, what you see. You see a comfy, cozy, girly girl, you get a comfy girl's girly girl. You know what I mean. It's one of those designs which I again don't have much to say on. This is one of those designs which somehow work, even though this is totally a type of person I could see in everyday life. I guess the basic gist of it is that I really appreciate their amount of cute little details here. You can sort of guess that this person is always more into comfort rather than style. The way I would describe it in what it comes to my mind is this is the kind older sister character in the anime. You know the type who will always support you, smile, give a small dumb joke. And like bunk you on the head when you're being depressed or something. That type of person. I might be totally Delilah here, but this is the feeling it invokes in me. Delulu. There are some details here, definitely I like the art style too. I assume this is the other preference sheet. Reference sheet. I'm actually kind of surprised, but it seems like they're a bit of. She's a bit flat. The jacket is concealing the truth. Flat is just as though, so it's fine. You could look at it, it's like that too. Honestly, I can see it, yeah, this is the type of person that I can see flip on a dime and become a serial killer in the anime. Like I can totally see it. She's either the calmest person on the cast or she is the biggest psychopath. The calmest. Like there's no in between. It's not a bad way though, like I like it. I feel like this is the sort of design that makes me want to see fan art of it, because you can expect all sorts of fan art with this. It's not hard to draw at all. If anything, I feel like it kind of encourages to people to draw. There are designs which I don't see as much fan art for exactly for the reason that it's just too hard to draw. This one is definitely not one of those. I'm writing this. I'm writing this. I'm rating this. As fluffy out of 10. If you want to follow them on Twitter, go do this. Next. Oh yes, one of our guests for the evening show. Galaxier. We love the lady as a space lady. The space lady is good. I don't remember if you guys remember her or not. But she has been a guest on my show. And this is the type of design I also don't really see often. Usually you see very conventional things like big eyes and stuff like this. This one, however, stands out. Namely because she does not have eyes. And this is a funny story relating to it that she told me. But apparently this design was made with the sketch she made when she was very little. And back then she could not draw eyes, so she decided not to draw eyes. This also makes me think of a lot of creativity that comes from acknowledging your limits. Because usually the most creative works in all sorts of mediums are produced when there are some sort of limitations imposed on them. Like the most memorable video games ever were made with very obvious limits. Metal Gear Solid would not be Metal Gear Solid without limits. Because Metal Gear Solid was made into a stealth game when they realized that they cannot realize their action game that they initially wanted to make. Same here, I feel like this design benefits from it being simple and easily drawable. That's not to mention the toes, which I appreciate, thank you. Since the design's so completely tied to space, you can sort of see it everywhere. The dress is space, the head is space actually. I'm pretty sure every part of the design is somehow related to space, which is really cute. I love the moon earrings too. Other than that, of the sun is in the very peculiar place, which is funny. On this, but it's a very nice peculiar place for the sun. Not to return to my previous antiques, but I would stare at that sun up close all day, every day. When people say don't stare at the sun, I disagree, especially when it comes to this sort of sun. Anyway, I rate it as a sun out of 10. If you want to follow on Twitter, go here. Next design. Or are there next designs? This is a person who has been interacting with my posts for quite a while. I think is all right if I'm not mistaken. Writer Yar. He is indeed a writer, which makes a lot of the Lord choices very specific. Lore. I feel like it's really interesting to see. How a writer approaches. How a writer approaches. Design. Because usually there's a lot of intent. At least you would think so. This is the main model, I believe. And this is his AI assistant. Honestly, who would not want to have a cute girly girl as your AI assistant? I would always want to have a cute girly girl as my AI assistant. Actually, I lost it. Let me double check who is going to be my guest today. Just in case. Okay. If they're not available, it will be kind of hard. Because they are offline and we are approaching. The time, so I need to take a pause and ask. If not, then we'll just continue and finish with this. Thankfully speaking, I already have the episode of evenings on this week, so I don't exactly need to double down if I don't need to. I would be panicking if it was the first episode of evenings this week, but it's not. So I can easily reschedule it, I feel like. We have some really cool guests approaching in the nearest weeks. Okay, final detour before we continue. I made some rice and I forgot about it. So I'm going to go grab it. Yes. I will wait until they respond potentially. If that means delaying the episode, that's cool. If that means just fucking rescheduling it entirely, that's also cool. But yes, I donate to charity. I'll be back and we'll continue reviewing. The answer. They answered. So I guess we are doing this character. On part 2. I'm going to restart my stream in a bit, then as we set up. Because I want to have separate rods for my evenings. Thoughts. Farts. Okay. Be right here. I'm going to post on Twitter about the fact that will be a second stream. Okay, I'll be right back. We need to set everything up really quickly, so I can actually prepare for it. We'll be back in 10 minutes, chat. Just don't leave.